What up, what up? Here we go, man. Here we go. My people, man, what's up? If I had to guess, probably not going to be jumping like it normally is here on a Monday night, but those of you that are here, I appreciate you. Manuel in the chat already, appreciate you being here, man. Gotta have it. I know there are a lot of people in the comments, of the videos lately talking about, oh, it doesn't matter if we get in, we're one and done. Listen, dude, I don't care. If I'm watching Colts football, I want us to win. I, as a fan, would like us to make the playoffs. I would like to see us play a game that matters the most. So, yeah, I would like us to make the playoffs. I'd like us to win this game and then the next one and then the next one so that we can make the playoffs. Right? We might make it to the playoffs and get clapped in the first round. Could that happen? Totally possible. But I don't care. I want us to win, and we got to have this one if we're going to make that happen. So big game, man. Big game. Finally get a primetime game at home nonetheless. Got the 49ers coming to town. We're in the Indiana Knights jerseys. Got the Indiana Knights mini helmet back here. Come on, baby. Big game. Looks like the Colts are going to be starting with the ball. Dun, 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 dun. Monday Night Football, baby. Come on, man. Lucas Oil better be going nutty tonight, baby. Come on. What's up, man? What's up? And there's the kickoff. Monday Night Football in Indianapolis underway. Coleman Owen taking it from the 2-yard line, getting up Breaks one tackle, gets tackled at about the 28-29 yard line. Going to be where the Colts start with the ball. Phillip Rivers, Jonathan Taylor leading those boys out there. Come on, baby. Got Jalen Travis out there starting the game. Bernard Raymond is out. Phillip Rivers starting this game in the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on the first play of the game. Throwing all the way downfield. He's got Pittman, and Pittman can't adjust to get the catch. If Pittman comes back to the ball right there, he's able to get it, but that one falls incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10. Pitt was looking for a flag. Maybe there was reason for it, but I think he should have made a better effort to come back on that one. He did get held right there at the end, but he's got to try to come back sooner on there. 2nd and 10. Phillip Rivers in the shotgun yet again. Dropping back to pass. Oh, there's a flag. Looks like it's going to be a false start. Going to be 2nd and 15. Offense number 60. How's Tanner Bortolini the one getting false start? What are we doing? How's that even possible? Doing too much head work? Is that what that is? So now at the 23-yard line, going to be 2nd and 15. This is going to be a handoff. Jonathan Taylor tries to go right, bounces back left, and gets up to the 30-yard line. Going to be about 3rd and 8 here for the Colts.
Makes the tackle. We're looking at the numbers for Phillip Rivers. And you see the overall numbers. He was 16 of 18 on throws within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. 0 for 3 on throws 15 yards plus downfield.
Clock is stopped.
And a player is down. That's the center, Bortolini.
And now Bortolini down on the ground. He's on a knee right now.
As Troy said, they had to move the rookie Jalen Travis, 4th-round pick from Iowa State, to left.
He's already getting up and off the field. Danny Pinter, obviously the backup center. Plenty of experience there. He may only have to come in for one play here.
Nelson at the other guard, and now Bortolini is down as he takes snaps from Danny Pinter. Take a break and come back.
Take a break and come back. Yeah, I'm not huge on the Indiana Knights jerseys. I think with the helmet and the jerseys themselves, they fumbled the bag. Like, just do black jerseys, black and blue jerseys. You know, they tried to keep some blue. Just go black. Right, next year we get the NFL rivalry jerseys. Hopefully we're at home for whatever game that is so that we can get the black jerseys finally. I have faith that that with the NFL rivalry jerseys, we could actually end up getting a black jersey. Hopefully that ends up happening. Hopefully we get a better helmet than what we have. Black, it just could have been better. It all could have been better. I completely agree. Yeah, man, I wish they would have the blue face mask. I miss the blue face mask. White helmets with the blue face mask. I don't know why they stopped doing that, but that's something that they should definitely be bringing back. I don't even remember the blue helmets. I ain't even going to lie to you.
Helmet into the hip of Jalen Travis on that last play. His helmet came off. Into the tent he goes. Danny Pinter takes over at center.
All right, Danny Pinter at center.
Snaps at center this season, 23 total snaps.
So we come back here.
3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8. Coming out in the shotgun. Pitt is in motion. Rivers making checks at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back to pass. Rivers gets it to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is on the run. Goes past the 45 and goes down right around the 50-yard line. 1st down. Good chunk gain here. Jonathan Taylor comes free out of the backfield. And is able to pick up a 1st down here. Love to see it. So 1st and 10 here. No huddle. Phillip Rivers making checks at the line of scrimmage from the shotgun. Jonathan Taylor to his right. Dropping back to pass here on the play action. Gets the ball out near the sideline. Josh Downs is open, and Josh Downs runs out of bounds right around the 35-yard line, somewhere in that area, 34, 35-yard line. And Colts are moving the ball, baby. Come on. Josh Downs all by himself right there. Now 1st and 10 as we come up on 13 minutes to go from the shotgun yet again. Jonathan Taylor to the left of Rivers. Just inside the 34-yard line. Phil making checks again. And now Phillip handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor tries to make a move, runs into a couple players. He's able to pick up a couple yards before his forward progress gets stopped there. Going to be 2nd down here for the Colts. Now at the 31-yard line on 2nd and 7. Phillip Rivers in the shotgun. Josh Downs is in motion. Jonathan Taylor to the left of Phillip Rivers here. Making checks once again as he scans the defense. Dropping back to pass. Rivers throwing downfield. Tries to get it to Warren just a little too high right there. Warren had his hands on it but got hit. That was more in the pocket. He's still going to get hit but maybe able to hold on to it. But that one little too up and gets knocked away from Warren as he's trying to pull it down. Yeah, Warren jumped forward and got his hands on it, but gets knocked away before he's able to come down with it. So now 3rd and 7 from the 31-yard line. Jonathan Taylor motions out of the backfield. Rivers is in the shotgun. Rivers dropping back. There is a flag. Michael Pittman catches, gets a 1st down, and goes out of bounds right around the 17-yard line, right at the 17. Let's see what the flag is.
It's a 14-yard catch and run.
Illegal formation. Offense number 75 lined up in the backfield.
Illegal formations. Jalen Travis lined up too far back. Such a stupid rule, bro.
Jalen Travis, right here at left tackle, he made his first NFL start last week.
It's all Jawan Taylor's fault, bro. This dumbass rule is all because of Jawan Taylor. Constantly being lined up way too far back, and now they have to put a rule on it rather than just letting these guys line up and play the game. So now 3rd and 12 from the 36-yard line. Rivers in the shotgun. Jonathan Taylor to his left. Josh Downs motions from left to right. Rivers dropping back. Gets it out to Josh Downs. Spins away. Josh Downs gets just enough for a 1st down. What a move. The spin by Josh Downs and able to lunge himself forward. Gets just enough for the 1st down. Great play. Great job by, oh, what a route by Downs. As they show the replay, he put the corner in a pickle right there, made him pause in place, and Josh Downs comes free. Now Rivers with the screen pass to Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren goes up, gets hit, and goes down about the 20 and a half, right in between the 20 and 21 yard line. Going to be 2nd and 7 here. And with the injuries on the offensive line, it goes Jalen Travis, Quentin Nelson, Danny Pinter, Dalton Tucker is the starter at guard, and Mackin Savage slides over to right tackle, which is his natural position. So we are under 11 minutes to go. 2nd and 7. Rivers is in the shotgun. Jonathan Taylor to his left. Jonathan Taylor now in motion. That's going to be an offsides. Rivers looking downfield, going for it. Oh, touchdown! Alec Pierce offsides on the defense, and Rivers goes for the touchdown, and he gets it, baby! Alec Pierce touchdown to start this thing off. Let's go! Uncle Phil ain't scared to throw the ball downfield today, baby! Woo! Monday Night Football! We on the board, baby! Come on, man! Come on, Alec Pierce getting free downfield. Good throw by Rivers. Good job, Alec Pierce, as he was catching that. Defender was all over him. Groupie puts the extra point in. Colts up 7-0. 10:31 to go in the first quarter here on Monday Night Football in Indianapolis, baby. Come on, man. Yeah, turn up, Uncle Phil. Turn up. Come on, great start. Couple of penalties there, but Colts able to get on the board, overcome it all. Couple of 3rd down conversions. Never even got to 4th down there. Great plays by the boys. Uncle Phil reading things really well right now. This is what I've been talking about all week for all the haters. Oh, Uncle Phil ain't going to make any difference. We'll just get to the playoffs and lose in the first round, bro. Uncle Phil has seen all the defenses. All the defenses you could ever think of. Him coming out of retirement for us is best case scenario for the situation we found ourselves in. Now, we got to keep it going. That's the first drive of the game. Not even 5 minutes has come off the board, right? We're 4.5 minutes into this thing. We got to keep it going. Rivers and the boys moving the ball on the first drive, and if they have to respect him throwing the ball, he just threw the ball downfield. A couple of them were incomplete. But throwing the ball down the field, if there's that threat, they're not going to be able to sit on the routes underneath. They're not going to be able to just put 8 in the box and try to stop Jonathan Taylor. Uncle Phil's going to keep dicing them up. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. Cam Newton not doing that. You're exactly right, Sco. Cam Newton's not doing that. Put some respect on Phil Rivers' name. Like, Phil Rivers was always one of those dudes, man, like, always had mad respect for him because of his competitiveness and how good he was. But hated playing against because he was so good and because he was so fiery, right? And he can make those plays, right? Like when they needed it the most, Phil would make those plays. You know, for a long time, you know, with Peyton Manning, those Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers days, man. And don't get me wrong, the defense, right? Antonio Cromartie and Quentin Jammer and those guys had made problems for Peyton Manning and the Colts offense for a long time. But those matchups, like, hated Phillip Rivers when he was with the Chargers, but always had that respect, right? And then he comes to us and just who he is, again, his competitive nature, the fieriness that he plays with, like, it's hard not to love Phillip Rivers. So put some respect on the old man's name. Excuse me. All right, defense has played pretty well lately. Phillip Rivers 5 for 7, 73 yards and a touchdown on the first drive of the game. Going to return this one from about the 9 or 10 yard line. Gets up to the 30 and goes down. Honestly, returner should have let that keep going. That was angling towards the sideline. If he lets that bounce, it probably goes out of bounds. Thank goodness he didn't. They're starting at the 30 instead of the 40. Gosh, gosh, they just replayed the play by Alec Pierce. Incredible route getting to the inside of that safety. And great job, strong hands right there by Alec Pierce to make sure that doesn't get knocked out. Let's go, baby. All right, coming out in the pistol formation are the 49ers. This is going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. First play of the game. And he gets upfield for about 4 yards here before he goes down. And that's who we have to worry about, Christian McCaffrey. They have George Kittle as well. Ricky Pearsall's out today. But Brock Purdy's been playing well. Christian McCaffrey. Looks like Christian McCaffrey again. They have Kyle Juszczyk. They have George Kittle. They have some weapons on offense. We have to be able to stop them here. Brock Purdy in the shotgun from the 35 on 2nd and 6. Dropping back to pass. He's looking, throwing downfield, and gets his guy who is at George Kittle. I believe that was Jermaine Pratt who had his hand in there trying to get his hand to knock the ball away, but George Kittle strong arms it and brings it in there. Just gets it right. Brock Purdy, just a real good throw there. Gets it just over the top of the hand of the defender. Yeah, that's Jermaine Pratt. I mean, just outside of Jermaine Pratt's hand. I mean, it actually hit Jermaine Pratt's hand. George Kittle just, again, brings it into his body and is able to come down with it. Now on the Colts side of the field, 39-yard line. Brock Purdy on the play action, dropping back. Gets this out on a check down to Christian McCaffrey. And then Pratt and Zaire gang tackle him right there. Going to be a gain of 5 or 6 there as we come up and pass 9 minutes to go in this first quarter. 49ers in Colts territory right now. Going to be 2nd down.
Future Hall of Famer Trent Williams, 3-time All-Pro, 11-time Pro Bowler at left tackle. And then Christian McCaffrey, who is closing in on his second 1,000-yard rush season.
Coming out in a pistol once again with Juszczyk and McCaffrey, both in the backfield with Purdy. Hand off to McCaffrey again. McCaffrey has a lane, and McCaffrey picks up a first down. It's going to be about an 8-yard pickup and a first down for the 49ers. And that's what we talked about in the pregame preview yesterday, man. When you talk about the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan, real good in the run game. He was a run game coordinator at one point before he was an offensive coordinator and then a head coach. He's really good at it. He's even taken that role back over, right? Taking the running game coordinator role over in the past. That's what he does, and he has Christian McCaffrey to use. As we have another handoff here to McCaffrey, pushing him towards the sideline. He's able to squeeze out about 3 yards right there, but good job by the defense to make sure he can't turn upfield too soon.
The guards in the center covered. You've got the 2 outside guys. You've got 5 across. And yet, that run by Christian McCaffrey, they were able to get some good yardage because there hasn't been a lot of those types of runs. There's a look at Lou Anarumo, the defensive coordinator, who spent the last several years.
Surprising stat they just put up. We gave up 3.7 yards per carry. That's first in the NFL. Crazy. Would have never guessed. Brock Purdy in the backfield by himself in shotgun on 2nd and 8 here from the Colts 22-yard line. Purdy dropping back. Purdy looking for the end zone. And Purdy's got his man. That's going to be a touchdown for the Niners. Is that DeMarcus Robinson? I forgot he was even playing for the 49ers. 22-yard touchdown. Mekhi Blackman gets beat on the inside. And just like that, it's all tied up. Both teams scoring touchdowns on their first drive of the game.
This is who Purdy's going to affect. He's going to look him over to the left, get him out of the way, and he knows he's got one-on-one to the middle then with DeMarcus Robinson. The timing of the throw is perfect.
As they show the replays, the extra point's up and good. They show the replay there. That's just Kyle Shanahan's offense, man. Good offense. Can't do a whole lot about that. Yeah, without Ward and without Sauce, things are definitely going to be tougher. Got to be able to get to the quarterback at some point. Got to put pressure on Purdy, make him make bad decisions. But, we'll see what happens after the scripted plays. Now, really, that goes for both teams, right? After the scripted plays, that's when you really start playing football. That's when you start having the chess game, right? So we'll see what happens. They came out with a game plan. They made it work there on that first drive. On the second drive, we're seeing how they want to attack. How do we adjust? Yeah, I know Lou Anarumo likes to do a lot of one high, keep Cam Bynum in the back, have Nick Cross playing near the line of scrimmage and in middle of the field and patrolling. But with the situation at corner, even if you're playing man coverage, cover two man instead of cover one, cover two man, have both your safeties kind of as protectors over the top, just muddying things up down the field. And just put faith in the fact that they're going to be able to cover things down the field. And, if it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, then it's death by 1,000 paper cuts. But can't keep letting them just get all the way down the field. Here we go, returning from about the 10-yard line, Mir Abdullah. Oh, Mir Abdullah gets it stripped away, and Niners get it. Mir Abdullah got stood up, got bent back, and they ripped the ball out, and they get it back. Niners get the ball deep in Colts territory, right around the 25-yard line or so. Exactly what you don't need to have happen there. Oh, he just got it punched out. Before he got bent back, he got it punched out. Mir Abdullah's been so good offensively on special teams. Huge mistake right there from Amir. Can't let that happen right there. With 7:08 left, Niners on offense yet again. From 26-yard line, Colts side of the field, 1st and 10 from the shotgun, dropping back, gets this out to George Kittle. George Kittle going to pick up 12 yards and go down. Going to be another first down here for the Niners. I'll tell you what, I don't know when Ashton Doolin's coming back, but special teams certainly needs him back on the field, that's for sure. And again, Amir's been good. Hate to really even say that with one mistake, but because Amir's been good in a lot of ways, but that's a pretty big mistake in the moment. 1st and 10 as we cross over 6.5 minutes to go. Purdy is under center. Handoff to the left side. McCaffrey spins and gets away from one guy and then gets tackled here by Jermaine Pratt. Going to be a pickup of 5 or 6 here. So we come up on 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Going to call that a 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5 here. Coming out in the shotgun from the 9-yard line. Kittle and McCaffrey both in the backfield. McCaffrey following Kittle as the lead blocker. And this is going to bring up a 3rd and 1. I think that's a pretty generous spot by the referee where he's standing right now. Should be 3rd down and short here. So they give him a first down. That seems like a really generous spot. 1st and goal here. This is going to be a handoff. And Neville Gallimore does a good job wrapping him up. Don't let him go anywhere else. I believe that's Brian Robinson. It is Brian Robinson Jr. Goes down at about the 2-yard line. Going to be second and goal. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter now. Coming, 49ers taking a timeout. I thought I saw Kyle Shanahan running down the sideline there. Went to call timeout. There was something he didn't like. So Niners take a timeout. They have 2 left for the rest of the first half. It's going to be second and goal from the 2-yard line here. 4:34 to go is where the clock is stopped now. All right, here we go. Second and goal coming out in the shotgun of the 49ers. McCaffrey in the backfield to the left of Purdy. Purdy dropping back to pass. Gets it down, and Christian McCaffrey, easy touchdown here. Niners get on the board after the Colts special teams fumble by Amir Abdullah. Tanner Bortolini has been downgraded to out already. So it'll be Danny Pinter in at center for the rest of the game. Legitimately, the avenue to make the playoffs is to win 3 games. You win 3 games, you end up with 11 wins, which means you beat the Jags and the Texans. Everybody calm down, man. We're still in the first quarter. Plenty of time to make up for a mistake. Plenty of time to make up for a mistake. Come on now. Y'all know how it is. Good vibes, man. Good vibes. We have hope till there is none left. Kickoff is away. Coleman Owen going to be taking this one. Coleman Owen gets to the 30 and goes out of bounds around the 35-yard line, able to get up the sideline. Squeezes out some extra yards up to about the 35. Bordolini, the reason he is out is due to a concussion. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Spotting it at the 34-yard line is where it is. 14-7, Niners on top here in the first quarter with 4:28 to go. Coming out in the shotgun, Jonathan Taylor to the left of Rivers. Warren getting split outside. Rivers dropping back. Gets the ball out to Downs. Downs gets up and goes down about 7-yard pickup, I believe it is. Should be 2nd and 3, if I'm not mistaken. Going to call it an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2 here as we come up on 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Excuse me. All right, now from the 42-yard line, Rivers in the shotgun. This is going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor up the middle, and Jonathan Taylor picks up 5 yards, gets up to about the 47, 48-yard line. Going to be a first down for the Colts near midfield. So we're crossing under 3.5 minutes to go. Colts running the no huddle, hurry up. Getting in the shotgun here. Josh Downs in motion from right to left. Rivers looking at the defense, making checks at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back to pass here. Rivers goes toward the middle of the field. Josh Downs looks like he was getting hit as the ball was getting there. I could see why he would want a flag. I'd like to see a different angle of that one. There is no flag. Going to be 2nd and 10. 3:07 to go here in this first quarter. Now coming out, 2nd and 10 in the shotgun, Jonathan Taylor. Play action here. Dumps it down to Andrew Ogletree. Andrew Ogletree picks up about 11 yards here when we needed 10. Going to be a first down here for the Colts. Now on the 49ers side of the field. Good quick play. Looked like he was going to be a blocker, and he leaks out. Good job by Drew. Josh Downs in motion here as Rivers is in the shotgun. Now he's looking and making checks at the line of scrimmage. Jonathan Taylor moves from Rivers right to Rivers left. Taking it and dropping back. Moving and looking. He's going downfield, and this one overthrow by quite a bit here. Going to be 2nd and 10. Couldn't quite put that one in a bucket. I believe he was targeting Andrew Ogletree again as he was streaking across the field. Defender was right behind him, so Rivers trying to throw it over but didn't have enough touch to drop it in. And it goes over the head. So now we're at 2nd and 10. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. From the shotgun, Rivers. Play action, dropping back, downfield again. And this one, Alec Pierce at the 25-yard line. Pass complete, and he goes down where he caught the ball. But that is going to be another Colts first down right there. Alec Pierce, good start to this game. Good job staying away from the defenders there. And a good throw by Phil down the field right there. Picks up right around 20 yards. Now coming out in a pistol. Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Warren, both in the backfield. with Phillip Rivers. This is going to be a play action end around to Josh Downs. Josh Downs, gets tripped up by an extra defender. It's going to be a gain of about 3. And just a good play by the defender. If he doesn't trip Josh Downs there, Josh Downs has a little bit of grasp. Probably not a touchdown, but Josh Downs had a little bit of room there, a little bit of a lane to get some yards. Just a good play by the defender to get off his block and be able to trip Josh Downs up there. Going to be 2nd and 7 coming out in the shotgun. Josh Downs in the backfield with Rivers. Jonathan Taylor split out wide. Rivers dropping back, looking, gets it out to Josh Downs. Josh Downs gets to the 10-yard lines, gets yanked forward and out of bounds at the 9. And Josh Downs having a good start to this game as well. So far, a lot of the offense has been Downs, Pierce, and Jonathan Taylor, a little bit sprinkled in there. But Rivers doing a good job reading the defense. Shane Steichen right now, this is early season Shane Steichen in his bag right now. Rivers already has more yards in this game than he did last week. 9 for 13, 121 yards. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor from the 10-yard line. Jonathan breaks through some tackles and gets up to the 5-yard line here. There is a flag down late. Holding offense, Dalton Tucker, number 68. Flag came in after, essentially right when the play was being whistled dead. So with 18 seconds left in the first quarter, going to be 1st and goal. Should be from the 15. All right, even with the penalties this game, we've been able to get ourselves out of some holes. The clock is running. Let's see if the Colts... Nope, Colts are not going to run a play. They're going to let the clock run and take it to the second quarter. It will be 1st and goal when we come back in the second quarter. 49ers leave the first quarter with the lead, 14-7. Colts are knocking at the door, trying to get another touchdown here. Yeah, Rivers is playing really well right now, man. Throwing the ball well, doing a good job. Past your bedtime, Freddie? Yeah. By time this stream's done, I think it's going to be bedtime for all of us. You know, 49ers have some injuries. You know, of course, Fred Warner and Nick Bosa, but they've had some other injuries on the defensive line. So they've really had trouble this season getting after the quarterback. So makes sense that it looks that way, but with that being the case, right? Right, keep making them run. At some point in this game, right, start using Jonathan Taylor more, running the ball. Start abusing that defensive line. Right, make things easier in the second half. All right, here we go. First and goal from the 18. Rivers tries to throw, gets tipped, and falls to the ground. Going to be second and goal here. Was going for a check down to Tyler Warren here. Tyler Warren takes an unnecessary shot. I mean, that was helmet to helmet too. I probably should have been a flag, but no flag. Second and goal from the 18, coming out in the shotgun. Jonathan Taylor gets the ball. Jonathan Taylor only able to get to the 16-yard line. Going to be third and goal from the 16. Got into this situation because of holding call on what was a 5-yard run on first and goal. Should have been at the 5-yard line on second and goal instead. We get all the way backed up because Dalton Tucker got called for a holding. Now on third and goal. This clock continues to run here. Rivers is in the shotgun. Dropping back to pass. Rivers looking for a touchdown. And Alec Pierce again! Alec Pierce again for a touchdown! Rivers with an absolute dart into the end zone, right into the breadbasket. And Alec Pierce on the board twice in the first half. Come on, baby. Uncle Phil. There's a flag. Pass interference defense. It doesn't matter. Colts are on the board, baby. Uncle Phil getting it done. Come on. Come on. We still haven't seen a fourth down. It doesn't matter what happens, bro. We still haven't seen a fourth down. What a dot by Uncle Phil. Blake Groupie, extra point up and good, and this one is all tied up yet again, 14-14. Early into the second quarter here. Gosh, what a throw by Uncle Phil, putting it in the breadbasket. He's tearing it up right now, baby. Throwing it all over the yard. Everybody said he was done. Look at Uncle Phil, baby. Look at him. Let's go, baby. I mean, what? Listen, as long as we win, I guess I don't really care, but do I want to see the other team continue to score? Not really. 45-42 would be a hell of a game, but like, those are the games I like to watch when my team isn't playing. Right? Like, I'd like my team to give up like 24 points max. Right? In today's NFL, 24 points max. Yeah, honestly, there's definitely a conversation to be had with Pierce being a wide receiver one. He just continues to get better year after year. Getting closer and closer to a 1,000-yard season here, especially with the beginning of this game. Getting closer and closer to a 1,000-yard season. Big fan of Pierce, man. Big fan of Pierce. All right, here we have the Niners with the return. Dancing around, and he's able to actually get to the outside. Thought he was going to go down around the 20. He squeaks through a couple guys and gets a little bit past the 30.
I don't think you could start any better than the way Rivers and Purdy have started this game. The player is down for Indianapolis, and we will take a break.
It's like we have a special teamer down. They're not showing who it is. Just as we come back from commercial, we go back to commercial. Talking about time in the game or the time like where I live. I'm on Eastern time. So whatever time it is in Indianapolis is where it is here. It's 9:05 where I live. But yes, there's a natural delay on stream, so I'm always going to be, even if I was watching, ESPN straight up, there would be like a natural delay between us anyways, for anybody that may not know. But I watch on a different stream sort of deal, so I'm always going to be a little bit more behind as well. I usually scroll up. I get to your guys' chats a little late. Until we get to commercial breaks usually, because I scroll up so that nothing gets spoiled for me, but you guys can talk about it as it's happening and as you're seeing it, because I'm not local. I can't just turn it on and watch it like that. But yes, it is 9:06 where I live. I mean, yeah, Sco, you're definitely right, but really just need the defense to execute and the defense to stop them. You can't live off the other team making mistakes. You got to make them make mistakes. And then defense they have to make plays. Now, the defense was put in a terrible position the last time the Niners had the ball. Right? They started, at the 22-yard line? Oh, it looks like rookie JT Tuamalo is the one that was down on special teams. 1st and 10 here. Handoff to Christian McCaffrey up the middle, and McCaffrey gets up for about a 13-yard gain here on 1st down. Going to be another 1st down for the Niners as they get close to midfield. I have zero interest. The only time I think about moving back to Indy is when I'm thinking about my family. Outside of that, I'm good, brother. Perfect weather down here this time of year. I'm good. But now we have Purdy dropping back on 1st down. Looking downfield and incomplete. Jawan Jennings could have had the catch. And he more drops it than he gets knocked away. Cameron Mitchell was right there behind him to knock it away if he did catch it. But it is going to be a drop. Clock stops with 13:24 to go in the second quarter. Going to be 2nd and 10. You have zero desire to move back to Indiana, especially this time of year. No thanks, dude. 2nd and 10 here for the Niners. Purdy is under center. It's going to be a play action. Purdy's looking. Gets the ball out here, and it's going to be a completion here to Kendrick Bourne. Going to be another 12-yard pickup or so. Now just on the other side of the 50-yard line in Colts territory. Purdy in the shotgun. Handoff, Christian McCaffrey, and this play gets blown dead. So I guess Steichen's throwing a challenge flag. They're showing the replay here.
Indianapolis is challenging the moment on the field of a defeated catch.
That I don't know. He looks like he has control of it. Ball hits the ground. He gets touched, but the ball ends up coming out.
At the end of the play, after Mekhi Blackman taps Kendrick Bourne on the back.
I think that'll stand. I think that'll stand. Honestly, it'd be cool if they said no, but I'm pretty sure that one's going to stand. The way the NFL catch rules are nowadays, I really don't know. All they had to do was say that Dez caught the ball because Dez caught the ball. And then they wouldn't have had to micromanage all the catching rules. But I do believe this is probably going to stand as a catch. The Colts Hall of Fame winner. I'll be doing the national anthem. My Colts get in the playoffs on nice. Oh, well, that's cool, dude. Hell yeah. Well, I hope they're able to make it, dude. Get a chance to be able to do the national anthem. I don't know if you're like a singer in real life or if that would be more of a karaoke session for you, but well, that's awesome, man. I hope that ends up happening. So would it have? Because at this point, the Colts are probably going to be a wild card team. So if they don't have a home playoff game, would you still be doing the national anthem? Yeah, probably not, right? Oh, so even if they're not the home team, you still should be doing it. Well, that's cool. Hell yeah, man. I hope that's able to happen, truly. We talked about that at the very beginning of the stream. Even if the Colts get into the playoffs and we might be a team that's one and done.
After further review, the receiver did not complete all the elements of the catch. It's an incomplete pass.
Wow, they're saying he did not complete
Football, second down.
the catch and they're going to rule incomplete. Colts catch a break.
The clock will start on the
Thought for sure they would say that was a completion. Put more time back on the clock. It's going to be third down now. 13:20 to go. It's now 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. Gotta have it. Gotta have it, defense. Come on, baby. Christian McCaffrey is split out wide here. Brock Purdy in the backfield by himself. Empty set. They're spreading the defense out. The Colts look to have 5 or 6 guys on the line of scrimmage if they zoom back out. What are we doing? Come on, man. Hurry it up. Dude, now we're respotting the ball. What are we doing? Come on, man. Now you just reviewed. Come on. Now teams huddling are back up, or both teams huddling back up, coming out now. Seems like the Niners called the same play but flipped it. Purdy in the backfield by himself. Colts have 6 on the line of scrimmage. They only send 4 and back up the rest. Purdy on the run. Purdy dives right at the sticks. He should be just short. He should be just short. It's going to be a 4th and very short. I would expect them to go for this. Probably do a quarterback sneak. Middle of the defensive line opens up. Purdy takes off. Now on 4th and 1. Tush push from Juszczyk pushing Purdy, and they get the first down.
Purdy is now 10 for 10 in his career on 4th down and 1, picking it up with his legs. He's 6'1", 220. I'm recalling what Kyle Shanahan first told us about Brock Purdy, saying they call him Baby Bosa because how big.
So first down for the Niners. Brock Purdy under center here on 1st and 10 as we cross under 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. From the Colts 46, McCaffrey gets the handoff, slips through the middle. McCaffrey's running, and McCaffrey gets down to about the 27-yard line, Colts side of the field. About an 18-yard pickup there for McCaffrey. Legitimately, somebody asked the question earlier, how do we get DeForest Buckner back and get worse against the run? I don't know. McCaffrey runs here, only picks up 1. Might be the best the run defense has been all game long. DeForest Buckner makes the last tackle, just as I say, how do we get worse with him? After a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9, coming out in shotgun, and Purdy's dropping back. Gets the ball out here to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey squirms his way forward for a first down. Zaire misses the initial tackle, and Jermaine Pratt able to bring him down, but it is a first down. Zaire played well over these last few games, but so far Zaire having a terrible game right now, to be completely honest with you. There's one glaring, holy cow, he is playing like dog shit right now. It's Zaire in every possible way.
Especially in tighter situations, you've got to play him inside out. And even then, there's no guarantee.
Brian Robinson Jr., now the running back. Purdy, handoff here on first down. And Robinson able to muscle his way forward for about a 5-yard gain here. Just like that, McCaffrey coming back in the game. Under 10 minutes to go here in this second quarter now. 2nd and 4, they call that a 6-yard gain. Game tied up 14-14. Niners at the 12-yard line. Colts are about the 11-yard line. Colts side of the field. Going to be a play action. Purdy rolling out. Purdy looking. Goes toward the end zone and gets his guy George Kittle coming across the field to help his quarterback out. 11-yard touchdown reception, and right now both quarterbacks are just lighting it up on both sides. Now 5 offensive possessions in this game and 5 touchdowns between the two teams. Neither defense able to stop the other offense right now. Looks like old boy that said 45-42. It might be right at this point. Extra point up and good. It's 21-14 with 9:36 to go. Niners are on top here on Monday Night Football in Indianapolis. A lot of points on the board. If you're betting, I hope you bet the over. There are a lot of points, and it doesn't look like either of these quarterbacks and offenses are slowing down anytime soon. Emmanuel coming in with the $5 dono says these refs don't give us any offensive holding calls. Yeah, I've already seen a couple on Trent Williams, but because Trent Williams is Trent Williams, they're not going to call it. Whatever, man. You know, it's one of those things. Hopefully at halftime, you know, one of the coaches, you know, can talk to the refs, be like, listen, dude, this is what we're seeing in the first half. We need you guys to look at it. We need you guys to watch it, because right now there's a competitive advantage that you guys are missing. We need somebody to see it. We need somebody to call it. I've definitely seen it. And I've definitely seen it not get called. So you're right, but again, just like I mentioned earlier, we can't depend on penalties to help us win. Some point we have to execute. We had them at 3rd and 10, and we let Brock Purdy run for 9 yards, and we let him pick up the 4th and 1. Right? At some point, the defense has to get the job done. And right now, neither defense is getting. Really, this is going to become a which defense can get the job done first contest. Right? Uncle Phil right now is balling out with the offense. Brock Purdy is balling out with their offense. Again, 5 offensive possessions in this game and 5 touchdowns. Now, where we are, we started the game with the ball. We are down a possession because of a special teams fumble. And the Niners start the second half with the ball. So, going down, getting some points here, and then finally getting a stop, and then getting the ball again and getting more points is going to be the way, whether it's 24-21 or 28-21 going into half. We have to be able to score twice here with the Niners starting the second half with the ball. Yeah, I don't know why we're not blitzing more. Probably because of our situation at corner, honestly. But right now, that situation isn't working. So at some point, yeah, bring the heat. Whether it's bring the heat to stop the run or bring the heat to make Brock Purdy uncomfortable one way or another, you got to do it. So with 9:36 left, the kickoff is away. And this one, a yard into the end zone, is going to be brought out by Tyler Goodson. Gets up to the 30 and goes down at the 34-yard line. There is a flag down. Holding by George Odom. Used to be a Colt. Then he used to be a 49er. Now he's a Colt again, and he gets caught for the holding. Right now, Brock Purdy, 7 of 9, 89 yards and 3 touchdowns. Uncle Phil, I missed his stats, but I think he only has 3 incompletions as well. Over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. All right, so instead of the 34, we start this drive at the 20. 1st and 10, starting in the shotgun. Play action, dropping back, check down to Jonathan Taylor, and Jonathan Taylor tries to make some guys miss, goes down at about the 25 and a half yard line. Going to be 2nd and 5 here for the Colts. The clock is running, coming up on 9 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Now under 9 minutes to go. Both teams have 164 offensive yards. 2nd and 4 from just under the 26-yard line. Phil in the shotgun making checks at the line of scrimmage. Takes it and drops back. And Phil going to be sacked here. Goes down at the 18-yard line. 3rd and 12. So we haven't faced a 4th down yet. We've had some penalties. And we've still been able to get first downs and touchdowns. We're going to need to do it again. This is where the backups hurt us. Danny Pinter, Dalton Tucker, double teaming a guy, and he basically just split him and was able to get to Uncle Phil. So, on 3rd and 12, Phil dropping back. He's looking. He's scrambling around. Dumps it down to Michael Pittman Jr. He makes a guy miss, lunges forward, but he's going to be 2 yards short of a first down here. Going to be 4th down, and we're going to have to punt it away. This is where I ain't even bullshitting, bro. Fake punt. direct snap to somebody. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But the way the Niners offense is running, you have to try something. This is where I would do a fake punt. Come on. Nope, we are going to be punting it. Rigo sends this one. It's going to be caught at the fair caught at the 17-yard line. Great punt by Rigo. Completely flips the field right there. It's going to be the best starting field position for the defense tonight. Hopefully that can help them. Yeah, Emmanuel, I thought the same thing. Right after we just got done talking about them missing holds on San Francisco, we get called for a holding on special teams. Why not? Yeah, I mean, the only two penalties so far on San Francisco are on touchdown passes, so they get declined and don't matter. So really, there's like no penalties on the board for San Francisco. There's an offside on the first one and a PI on the second one. Yeah, I mean, last week was the first time all season that we didn't force a turnover in a game. Tell you what, right now would be a real good time for it. All right, San Francisco coming out at the, they spotted at the 18, okay. 1st and 10, Latu coming around the edge and hits Purdy, balls out, but it falls into a tight end's arms. And he's able to pick up 2 yards. That's the luck of that. Latu hits Purdy, knocks the ball away, but it falls right into the arms of the guy that was blocking, supposed to be blocking Latu. He was trailing Latu, and it falls right into his arms. Able to pick up a yard or two after all. But great rush right there by Latu. They give him 3 yards. Giving him generous spots all day, bro. Say he's at the 20-yard line. Coming out in the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Purdy's dropping back. Looking all the way downfield and overthrows McCaffrey down the sideline. Going to be 3rd and 7. Clock stop with 6:18. All right, defense. Now's the time. Now's the time. Third and 7, Purdy dropping back, looking down there. Gets George Kittle down the field. There is a flag. Flag thrown in the secondary, probably on us.
The catch was good for a first down at 12 yards.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Why not, bro? Gonna be a first down for the Niners. Apparently, George Kittle was in motion. He started upfield before the ball was even snapped. They're not going to call that penalty, though. Great. It's great. So we're now crossing under 6 minutes to go. Purdy is under center. They're at the 33-yard line. Pitch to the left to McCaffrey. McCaffrey runs right into DeForest Buckner, and DeForest takes him down. Going to be a gain of 2 or 3 here. Probably going to give him 3 because they've been giving the generous spot all night. Going to be 2nd and 7. Coming out no huddle, now at the 36-yard line. From the shotgun, Purdy with play action. Looking downfield and gets his guy. Like, how are we rushing 3 and we're still leaving guys open? Like, goes down immediately, but what are we fucking doing, man? It's that Sky Moore. I didn't even know this dude was still on an NFL roster. Our dude's up front just like containing instead of rushing. What are we doing? Now at the 41-yard line, Colts side of the field, Purdy under center. McCaffrey gets the pitch, cuts it back inside. This is going to be a gain of about 1.5. Probably going to give him the full 2. Just why not? It's going to be a play action here on 2nd and 8. Going to be completed to George Kittle in the middle of the field, right near the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Niners. We're crossing under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Now coming out in the shotgun from the 22-yard line, Purdy dropping back, gets the ball out near the sideline. Going to be a first down again, just past the sticks. Ball should be spotted probably about the 11-yard line. Niners up 21-14 and threatening for another touchdown. Colts defense just has 0 answers right now. Brock Purdy under center from the 11. Handoff to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey up to the 7-yard line. Going to be a gain of 4. Going to be 2nd and 6 here. Niners going to be taking this possession down to a 2-minute warning if they don't score on the next play here. Purdy dropping back. Check down to Christian McCaffrey. Got to get the tackle, and they do. Good job by Cameron Mitchell right there, wrapping him up, making sure he doesn't get away from him. practice squad corner that's been called up a few times on the active roster due to injury. Does a good job right there making sure he doesn't get away from him. Going to be third and 6 when we come back from the 2-minute warning. Niners up 21-14. All right, here we go. Coming back from the 2-minute warning, 3rd and 6. If you're going to stop him, it has to be now. Hold him to a field goal instead of a touchdown. Purdy from the shotgun. Dropping back to pass. Purdy looks toward the end zone for Kittle, and Kittle can't quite hang on to it. Going to be 4th and 6. They will be kicking the field goal. I would have not been surprised at all if they try to go for a touchdown here. But they are going to kick a field goal. A 25-yard field goal attempt from Eddie Pinheiro. Up and down the middle. Niners up 24-14, 1:51 to go. Colts have all 3 timeouts. Niners have 2. Niners get the ball after halftime. We have to get some points, whether it's 3 or 7. We have to come away with points on this drive and then figure something out in halftime, some kind of way where we can stop this 49ers offense from putting up 70 points in this game. Come on, baby. After Amir Abdullah fumbled on special teams earlier, it's been Coleman Owen and Tyler Goodson instead. as the returners. Tyler Goodson returned the last one, but there was a holding call. Tyler Goodson going to be taking this one and taking a knee. Colts going to start at the 35-yard line. No chance of a penalty right there.
17 successful seasons in the NFL before retiring. Injury struck the Colts quarterback room. So, 44-year-old Phillip is back. His crew packed up the sled to start slinging touchdowns again. Colts have been on the naughty list trying to get back onto the playoff roster. Right now, in the 8th spot in the AFC. It only takes 7. Trying to catch the Texans and make the playoffs.
All right, 1:51 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Coming out in the shotgun, Jonathan Taylor to the left side of Phil Rivers. It's going to be a play action. Looking, throwing downfield. Josh Downs and can't quite get back to it. Phil able to get that one down the field more than I thought he could, honestly. But not enough outside. It was too far inside. Josh Downs can't get to it. That one falls incomplete. 1:46 to go. 2nd and 10 here. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor picks up 3 yards to the 38. 3rd and 7. Niners so far not taking any of their timeouts. Coming out of the shotgun, Jonathan Taylor to the left of Phillip Rivers from the 38-yard line. Rivers dropping back, gets the ball out. And this one gets tapped away from Alec Pierce. There is a flag down. There's finally a flag on the Niners, I believe. I think.
This is such a great route by Alec Pierce and Luter. They've gone after him a couple times now tonight. And the contact as he's coming out of it, a ball that's a little bit underthrown.
Yeah, definitely contact before the ball gets there as they show the replay. Pass interference on the defense. Automatic first down. Colts still have 3 timeouts. And I believe because it's a defensive penalty under 2 minutes, the clock will stop without us taking a timeout. Clock is stopped at 59 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 41-yard line, Niners side of the field. Rivers dropping back. Gets the ball out here. Josh Downs catches. Josh Downs goes out of bounds at the 27. It should have been the 26. They're going to call it the 27. Out of bounds with 53 seconds to go and still 3 timeouts. From this part of the field, you can really kind of do whatever you want on offense. You can give it to Jonathan Taylor. As I show the replay, it was out at the 27. Rivers now under center. Josh Downs 5 catches, 65 yards so far from the 27-yard line. Handoff Jonathan Taylor up the middle. Jonathan Taylor tries to make a move but runs into a wall. Only picks up about 3 yards. Going to be 2nd and 7 with 3 timeouts. We're still not taking any, letting the clock run, but running the hurry up. 2nd and 7 from the 29-yard line. Gonçalves, false start, and Phil is letting them have it. Not happy about that one.
Rivers was furious with the penalty. He wanted one more shot while he had the defense on the heels. And you can see Rivers at the end of this. I mean, he's pretty upset about that.
Gonçalves is guilty of false start. And Indianapolis
So now we take our first time out. Still got 2 left, 32 seconds to go here in this half. Rivers 13 of 19, 167 and 2 touchdowns. Going to be 2nd and 12 here after the false start. Coming out in the shotgun, Jonathan Taylor to the right of Phillip Rivers. Josh Downs in motion, goes back. Rivers gets a snap, drops back, checks down to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor pushes forward to about the 20-yard line and goes down. Colts going to take another timeout with 25 seconds left. Right now, they're just showing Uncle Phil highlights. Boy is out here slinging it. He's out here slinging it, man. 44 years old. Doing a good job. 14 of 20. 175 and 2 touchdowns. 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. Empty set. Jonathan Taylor coming into the backfield here on 3rd and 4. Rivers dropping back. Getting the ball out. And can't quite get it to Tyler Warren. Pressure was coming. He couldn't step into it and falls just short of Tyler Warren. Yeah, if he's able to step up into that, Warren has his guy beat for a touchdown. That one hurts. 39-yard field goal attempt right down the middle from Blake Grupe. 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. Niners on top, 24-17 in a very high-scoring first half here on Monday Night Football.
17 seconds to go in this first half. And the 49ers, again, will get the ball to start the second half. 2 teams, 8 offensive possessions, and 7.
All right, Freddie, hey, appreciate you joining. Sorry you can't stick around for the rest of it. I knew these late nights, Monday Night Football, didn't expect it to be popping off like some of the other streams, but appreciate you coming to hang out, man. Have a great day at work tomorrow. This is our last live stream before Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you and yours. Hope you have a wonderful holiday, wonderful, safe holiday. And we'll talk to you again. We'll be here again on Sunday, brother. Of course, we'll have content through the week, but last live stream before Christmas. Appreciate you hopping in, man.
I think quarterbacks in general, you get paid to play on 3rd down, and that's a quarterback down that if you're going to be successful offensively, that's where you've got to be able to come through. He didn't connect on that last 3rd down that would have been a touchdown if he was able to get it out there. But outside of that, he has been really good tonight on 3rd down. He's converted several big-time throws, one for a touchdown, and it's been impressive to watch him operate as it has been for Brock Purdy. But these quarterbacks play the position awfully well here in this first half.
Kickoff going to be returned from the 4-yard line here by Sky Moore. Sky Moore gets up to the 40-yard line. San Francisco, 11 seconds and 2 timeouts. Now at the 40-yard line. Defense has got to play. You can't play soft or you can give up a free 3. Coming out of the shotgun from the 40-yard line, Purdy dropping back. Colts only rush 3. Purdy has to get it out here and is able to for a first down. About the 46-yard line, Colts side of the field. They have 3 seconds. Probably going to attempt a long field goal here if I had to guess. It's going to be a 64-yard field goal for Eddie Pinheiro. Swear I'd have somebody back there to return just in case. That hardly ever works, but if he leaves this short, it gives you a chance. Kick is up. Off the goalpost and no good. If he was at 63-yard field goal, he probably makes it, but he doinks it right off the middle of the goalpost, and it's no good. 24-17. Niners are on top. It's the most points in the first half of a Monday Night Football game since 2018. Niners start the second half with the ball. Colts down by 7. Need to make some adjustments and need to make sure we come out and have a plan to try to stop them. We got to do something in the second half. Defense has to get a stop. We turn the ball over on special teams. The Niners defense got 1 stop in this game, and that's the difference. That's the only difference in this game right now. So we got to come out. We got to be able to get a stop at some point in the second half. We have to be able to get a turnover. And the offense has to just continue operating the way they're operating and keep putting up points. Yeah, I mean, realistically, there's no defense at all. There's 41 total points put up in this half. And it's only a 7-point game. So no defense from either side, really. Again, there's only 1 defensive stop so far, but both teams going to be looking to make adjustments. We need our defense to figure it out. You know what I mean? Y'all know the vibe. Done a lot of talking. Going to get some water and let the throat rest. Snacks, if, late night snack, bathroom break, all that. Little halftime intermission. If you come back to join us after the half, hell yeah, appreciate you. If you're not, again, last stream before Christmas, so Merry Christmas. Appreciate you hopping in, but hope to see you guys for the second half. We'll be back here in just a little while. All right, as we come back here, kickoff is away. And this one's going to get returned right around the 35-yard line. Little pushing and shoving. Laquan Treadwell, veteran in the league, not taking anything from anybody there.
Talking about San Francisco, it's been impressive to watch. They picked up where they left off against the Tennessee Titans, and Christian McCaffrey has just been uncovered so far.
They're pushing and shoving. Laquan Treadwell.
San Francisco think would be able to run the football. They haven't all year.
All right, I just heard my microphone. I don't know why every time I shut my computer down, it changes my volume back. Purdy dropping back here on first down, gets the ball out. George Kittle makes another catch, 49-yard line, Colts side of the field. It's going to be a 15-yard pickup. Hopefully that's a little better. I don't know why it always adjusts my volume all the way back up to 100, man. It makes Mike sound terrible. Hopefully that sounds a little better for you guys. All right, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Christian McCaffrey gets the handoff, and Nick Cross stops him right around the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. Going to be 2nd and 9. Running right back up to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back here is Purdy. Gets this out. And Kenny Moore with the stick at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle there. Defense, poor tackling in the first half. These first 2 plays. Good job making tackles. Screen says 3rd and 8. Should be 3rd and 9. He got tackled right at the line of scrimmage there. Huge 3rd down in this game. We talked about Colts have to make a 3rd down stop. We have to make a 3rd down stop. Coming up on 13 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Purdy's in the shotgun here on 3rd and 8. Dropping back to pass. Gets the ball out and gets the easy completion. Jawan Jennings up to the 25-yard line. Killing us with out routes, bro. They're running out routes, and they're wide open every time. What are we doing? Way too much cushion, dude.
It's like throwing it on air. Just not very good coverage by Moore coming up and challenging it. Philip Rivers knows it.
Second target for Jennings, his first catch.
Now under center from the 26-yard line. Brock Purdy, play action, rolling, gets the ball out to George Kittle. George Kittle at the 4-yard line. Kyle Shanahan's embarrassing Lou Anarumo, bro. Good Lord. Nick Cross biting on every play action in the game. He's been so good this year, but he's biting on every play action, leaving George Kittle open down the field every time. Now from under center, Christian McCaffrey gets the carry and goes down at the line of scrimmage. Neville Gallimore with a good tackle. Going to be 2nd and goal from the 4. Niners up 24-17. 11.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd as the clock continues to run. And San Francisco quickly up to the 4-yard line. Second and goal, use check in motion from left to right. Purdy looking and dropping back. He's scrambling around, and Purdy has to throw this one away as he was running toward the sideline. Going to be 3rd and goal. Good job by the defense right there, keeping things covered up. 11:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Going to be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line.
fit a ball into a tight space, and it doesn't work out too well.
Purdy so far 17 of 22, 224, and 3 touchdowns. Coming out in the shotgun from the 4-yard line. Purdy looking. Purdy throws. And Jawan Jennings able to catch it for a touchdown. Bobbled it, but brings it in. Going to be a touchdown, Niners. As they go up 2 scores.
On the route inside, they bracket him coming out of the backfield, and Purdy recognizes it quickly. So he gets off him pretty quickly, and immediately then goes outside and delivers a great throw to Jawan Jennings.
Extra point up and good. Niners up 31-17, 10:58 to go in the third quarter. Defense comes out of halftime with no answers. Tell you what, man, woke up, went to a day job this morning. Busy there whole time. Came home, got a real good workout in. I can feel it setting in. Starting to get tired.
Shane Steichen trying to rally the troops here, down by 14 now. And the Colts are about to get the ball for the first time in the second half. Brock Purdy, outstanding. 4th career, 4-touchdown game. He's thrown touchdowns to 4 different partners.
Kickoff is away. Coleman Owen from the 2-yard line. And thought there was a lane. Gets close quickly, but goes down right around 35, 36-yard line. Another good return by Coleman Owen. Quickly becoming somebody that's going to find a spot on this roster next year as well. You know, if you can have Ashton Doolin and Coleman Owen as returners on special teams, and then everything else that Ashton Doolin does on special teams, I think you're sitting in a pretty good spot there. So 1st and 10, 10:53 to go. Niners just went up 31-17. Colts starting at the 35-yard line. Phillip Rivers is under center. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor, and he runs straight into a gang of 49ers at the line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Colts.
Reminds us what the 49ers have been missing over the past 3 3 games.
And there's a flag.
On that play, and Ron Torbert and company are talking it over.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Number 2.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on number 2, cornerback Lenore.
And that's
What you kind of do when you're out at the schoolyard, you come up with.
Wasn't much. He came in to punch the ball away. Hit Jonathan Taylor, basically punched his arm. They throw the flag on it. Now the Colts get 15 yards and a first down at the 50-yard line. Phillip Rivers in the shotgun making checks at the line of scrimmage. Rivers with a handoff. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor tries to make a move inside, only able to pick up 2 or 3 yards here.
Jonathan Taylor, and you go back, the first 10 games of the season, he was averaging 6 yards a carry. And in this 4-game losing streak, he's been averaging well under 4. And tonight, he's not doing much better. His longest run tonight is just 7 yards. And this is a guy who came into this game second in the NFL and runs of 10-plus yards. So there just has been nowhere to.
Now on 2nd and 9, they called a 1-yard gain. Phillip Rivers in the shotgun in the backfield by himself. Dropping back, gets this out. Michael Pittman, middle of the field, right at the 35-yard line, and he goes down. Ball comes out after he's down, but that is going to be a first down for the Colts at the 35-yard line. Good throw by Phil. Good catch by Pitt there.
The 49ers have done a good job of mixing it up. They've played a little more man coverage than what we're used to seeing from them, but it's been about 50-50 split. But when they have been in zone, Rivers
Now coming out in the shotgun from the 35, Rivers talking to his receivers, making checks at the line.
challenge that catch. I just looked down to my right. Russell Yerk said that catch was good. It looked like there was a third act involved there.
Yeah, he controlled the ball, got 2 feet down, took an additional step, and then he was down by contact before the ball.
Niners are throwing the challenge flag.
There's an additional step.
Very easily caught the ball and then was down before the ball came out. So 49ers are going to lose a challenge and a timeout for this one.
Kyle Shanahan
This one really should not take very long at all.
this season, we think he's going to 1 for 4. Mustafa made the play. Pittman made the catch. We'll see if it stands.
Guess we're going to commercial. I think that's a pretty easy, hey, let's look at this real quick. What do you see? Okay, let's go. But need to get your commercials in. Sorry. All right, here we go. Call stands, and we are back quickly here with a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. He picks up 2 or 3 before he gets gang tackled.
Rutledge, there was a vote taken by Shane Steichen when he was thinking about bringing Phillip Rivers in.
Yeah, Joe, this was pretty cool. Michael Pittman Jr. told me that before Steichen made any decision official, he had a leadership meeting with the committee of leadership for this group. It's made up of a representative from each position group, and he said Shane told him about Phil coming back, asked if anyone had anything to say or if anyone was against it, and then they took a vote, and guess what? Unanimous decision in favor of Phillip Rivers returning to this team.
And returning to the
All right, now here on 2nd and 7, Rivers dropping back, gets the ball out, and oof, Tyler Warren can't hang on to it.
3rd and 7.
This committee of leadership, that's interesting to me. You know, I think back to my playing days. Jimmy Johnson never had a committee of leadership.
There was a committee of
Yeah,
one.
that's right. I mean, to say, hey guys, come on.
8:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 3rd and 7.
That's a different way things are being done.
So Daniel Jones, just heart breaks for Daniel Jones with the way he put his season together. Riley Leonard, the rookie, he's got a history with Phillip Rivers.
Rivers making checks at the line from the just inside the 33-yard line. Rivers dropping back, has to get this out quickly with the rush coming, tries to get it to Josh Downs. It falls incomplete. Going to be 4th and 7 with 8:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. Now we're getting into a game of trading touchdowns for field goals, exactly what you can't be doing.
He's blitzed tonight. And Rivers wasn't blitzed last week against Seattle. It was effective. You saw the ball was behind. It was incomplete. Now you get the 3rd down, and here it comes again. He dials
Man, if he just has an extra second there, Tyler Warren was crossing the field, had a step on his man, but he has to try to dump it down to Josh Downs and unable to complete that one.
behind. It was incomplete. Now you get the 3rd down, and here it comes again. He dials it up again. You got Rivers, who's under pressure, has to get the ball out, and just really
Dude, come on.
behind. It was incomplete. Now you get the 3rd down, and here it comes.
try this again.
He dials it up again. You got Rivers, who's under pressure, has to get the ball out, and just really
Whatever, bro. Good Lord.
behind. It was incomplete. Now you get the 3rd down, and here it comes again. He dials it up again. You got Rivers, who's under pressure, has to get the ball out, and just really
All right, well, you guys tell me, did we make the field goal?
behind. It was incomplete. Now you get the 3rd
Dude.
down, and here it comes again.
This is
He
so
dials it up
annoying.
again.
Made the field goal, okay. So that makes it, what, 31-20? See if the defense can remember how to play football at some point. All right, return from the 4-yard line. Quan Treadwell misses a tackle, and Sky Moore dives past the 30. See where they spotted, maybe 31 or 32.
Gifted his offensive lineman with new Toyota pickup trucks this year. He's still gift giving, but instead of teammates, he chose 9 needy families to give the trucks to. And you can imagine how thrilled those families were when they saw those shiny new trucks with red bows on top of them. Some of the recipients were military vets facing challenges. Some were families of kids who are dealing with significant health issues, including pediatric cancer. And if the trucks weren't enough, jolly old St. Brock even threw in tickets for the 49ers Week 18 game against Seattle.
Brock Purdy tossed to the right to McCaffrey. McCaffrey makes a cut. Back inside, and then Samson Ebicom tackles him. It's going to be a gain of 6 or so. So we cross under 8 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
He's a gamer on the field. He is a gentle guy off the field. And the holiday spirit giving gifts that really make a difference.
Yeah, that's a great story. Good for Brock. And so many are doing so many great things, and it tells you the times have changed.
Under center is Brock Purdy. McCaffrey gets the handoff on 2nd and 3, and McCaffrey has a hole and gets up to about the 48-yard line. Still on San Francisco's side of the field, but that's going to be a first down.
And it was his gift because he had a deal. He was a spokesman for Isotoner gloves. I think I gave Cowboys boots. It didn't go over so well because they got custom made. But I don't know.
See, I'm wondering, like, with Defoe being back in there,
Wrong. So none of the sizes fit.
is it easier because you just double team him and then leave the others on an island? Like, 1st and 10, dropping back on the play action. Purdy looking downfield. I mean, Jonathan Edwards, great coverage, tried to knock the ball out, but Jawan Jennings somehow holds on to it.
Defender all over him. And Jennings, who has a touchdown in this ballgame, is able to make the catch.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to get up. A really good route, but look at his catch. I mean,
Incredible coverage.
big receiver.
Can't ask for much more. I mean, they just showed the replay. Obvious holding once again.
He's got a defender draped all over.
But I mean, just a really good catch by Jawan. You can't even do anything about that. Like, that was great coverage by Jonathan Edwards. Got his hand in there, just couldn't get it away from the receiver. 1st and 10, handoff. Brian Robinson cuts back a couple times and gets up to about the 21-yard line.
And more chunks of yards for the 49ers as Robinson gets 11. And I think this is probably the best time to just say, Troy, this is when I got you.
This is for me?
Yes.
Oh,
I
man.
hit the back of the booth.
I mean, you did. Come
I
on. Really?
I did.
I don't have any of these either. I mean, this is fantastic.
There you go, pal. Let's go back to work. 11-point game. First down.
So 1st and 10 from the 22. Purdy comes out in the shotgun here. It's going to be a handoff to Brian Robinson again, and the defense is all over that one. Pratt trying to pry the ball loose. Jermaine Pratt and Nick Cross combine for the tackle, stop him at the line of scrimmage, and they still give him a yard for some reason. That was like clearly stopped right at the line of scrimmage, but whatever.
Just really has not shown up tonight. You look at the drive.
Going to be 2nd and 9 as clock continues to run, coming up on 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
And they missed a field goal, and the missed field goal was right before the half when they were running out of time. So the Colts just simply have not been able to slow down this
Yeah, still right at the 22-yard line. 2nd and 10. Purdy dropping back. Looking toward the sideline and a miscommunication with Christian McCaffrey. This one incomplete. Clock stops with 4:46. Going to be 3rd and 9.
Here's Morstead. I mean, he's just bored. Morstead's like, I got to entertain myself over on the sideline.
Well, that's what Rigoberto Sanchez.
Come on.
Here's Morstead.
We're going to do this again. Okay. Why now, bro? Whole first half was flawless. What are we doing?
Well, that's what Rigoberto Sanchez.
Yeah, okay. So fucking annoying, man. So whatever happened, it's now 4th and 7. 38-yard field goal attempt. Up and good. Going to be 34-20. Defense finally gets a stop, but it comes after the offense gets a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Missed only once. That was the 64-yard try here tonight. They had Matt Gay back to Pinheiro.
34-20. 4:02 to go in the third quarter. Not out of reach, but the offense needs a touchdown.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
That was back in 2001 following the Colts Week 11 40-21 blowout home loss to the 49ers. That clip has been played multiple times every year since.
You know, Peyton was a quarterback back then. He was in his third.
Kickoff is away. This one going to be a touchback. Colts offense going to start with the ball. 4:02 to go in the third quarter at the 35-yard line.
Seattle is out in front. They've got a date at San Francisco and Santa Clara Week 18 that could be for a lot on the line.
Man, Lions might miss the playoffs this year.
Division leaders. They're the wild card leaders. There you go. Playoffs, you kidding me, over on the far right.
Well, that win by Seattle the other night, it just threw everything upside down and certainly opened the door.
This is going to be a handoff on first down. Jonathan Taylor making a couple cuts. Breaks a tackle, but can't get away from the linebacker that was there to help. Only going to be a 2-yard gain. I know somebody said earlier Jonathan Taylor can't run. Like, I don't know what he's supposed to do. Like, these last couple games, man, as soon as he gets the ball, there are 4 people right there to hit him. All right, we've got to be able to find ways to get the ball in his hands where people aren't going to be around him all the time. But now 2nd and 7 shotgun. Jonathan Taylor gets the ball here again, and Jonathan Taylor picks up 5. Going to be 3rd and 2 here for the Colts. Down at the 43-yard line.
Remaining schedules, there is Seattle on the far left. You know, we've been talking about the 49ers, but because they meet in Week 18, they both kind of have their fate in their own hands. They don't need any help for that number 1 seed. Seahawks at Carolina. Remember, Carolina beat the Rams at home, right? Not too long ago.
Big move by the Chicago Bears yesterday.
Third and 2. Phil dropping back, gets the ball out here to Amir Abdullah. Amir Abdullah, 2 hands on the ball, holds on to it that time, picks up a first down. So we're now under 2.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Colts down 34-20. 2-score game, gotta get a touchdown here. No other options with where we're at. Got to pick up 7 here and then hope that the defense decides to finally show up at some point. It's almost 11 o'clock. You should probably show up to the game at some point. From 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line, Colts side of the field in the shotgun. Play action. Phil looking, dumps it down to Mo Alley Cox. Mo Alley Cox gets dropped at the 45-yard line. Going to be a 2nd and 2 here for the Colts.
Yeah, well, he came over to the 49ers bench. He didn't get any treatment from athletic trainers, but they have been talking to him a lot. They're calling it an ankle injury. He's questionable to return at times. He's been up, appears to be trying to walk it off, but again, questionable to return, Joe.
Okay, well, we watch Kittle, and you see him limping there, trying to make his cut. And his frustration, now Tatum Bethune, who just came back after missing 3 games, is down after that last play on the catch and run by the big tight end Mo Alley Cox.
Yeah, and the one thing about it, Joe, that when you play on Monday night, on the front end, you get an extra day, and that's good for everybody's bodies. And then on the opposite side of it, you get a short week. And
This looks like Kittle questionable to return. He's trying to work out his ankle on the sideline. There's a guy down for the 49ers. That's what's taking so long for another play to happen right now.
Chicago on a short week, so you hate to see some of these guys banged up.
Been able to get up and jog off. Remember, his backup now is Eric Kendricks. Curtis Robinson is inactive. He had taken the place of Bethune for the previous 3 games, and now the veteran in his 11th year, Eric Kendricks, who's been bothered by a calf injury, is up off the practice squad, and Kyle Shanahan wants to fold him in with an eye on the postseason and his veteran abilities.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 2 from the 45-yard line. It's going to be a quick pass to Pitt, and Pitt slips on the turf. Gets tackled. Probably going to be a loss of 1 or so. Come on, man. You can't slip right there. It's been all day. Just like Latu getting a strip sack. And the ball just pops up in the air right into the hands of a tight end. Like, this is how this game has gone, man. We got to overcome, though. Still plenty of time here. Down 2 scores. We're driving. Have a 3rd and 3 that we have to pick up. This part of the field, you definitely go for it on 4th. Hand off Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor plunges forward. That should be a first down. Just enough for a first. And then one last play here in this third quarter. We do have to run one more.
So run it on 3rd and a little longer, and if you don't make it, come back and run it again.
Under 30 seconds to go.
So 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Niners side of the field. Colts down 34-20 as we come to the end of the third quarter here. Running one last play from under center. Heavy set and a tight package. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor breaks away from 2 guys but gets caught by the 3rd. It's going to be 2nd and 9 when we come back into the 4th quarter. Colts down by 2 scores. Winning time, man. Now it's time to make the plays. Defense has been asleep at the wheel all day. It's time to wake up and play football. Wake up and play football for 1 quarter. Let the offense keep doing what they've been doing. Except instead of 3, go down, get 7 here. Let's make this a game, man.
4 touchdown passes. Philip Rivers has had a nice night. Better than last week at Seattle. 2 touchdowns, no picks.
All right, Colts offense coming back. Starting at the 42-yard line, 2nd and 9 here to start this fourth quarter. From the shotgun, Phil Rivers making checks at the line. Dropping back to pass. They send the blitz. Gets hit as he throws, but gets it. Tyler Warren finally gets a catch. Goes out of bounds around the 26 or 27-yard line here. Good throw by Phil as he was getting hit. Finds the open man. Warren able to get some extra yards. He went for the quarterback's legs. That is also a penalty. He literally went low and hit a 44-year-old guy's knees. That's a penalty on any other play, but let's not call that. Now at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Making checks from the shotgun yet again as Josh Downs was motioned from left to right. Dropping back. Gets the ball out quickly to Tyler Warren here. Tyler Warren goes down at the 15-yard line, and the Colts are moving the ball, threatening to score. Doing exactly what they need to do. It's now 2nd and 2 as they are moving. It's now from pistol formation. Maybe. Please. Please let me see the play. Shit is so annoying, bro.
But he's a guy that definitely is worthy of getting the football. 49ers have just done a good job on him.
Why, dude? Why is this the game we're playing?
And they just now are finally able to get him the ball. Just 1 reception prior to the last 2. But he's a guy that definitely... And they just now are finally able to get him the ball.
This is ridiculous, man.
But he's a guy that definitely is worthy of getting the football. 49ers have just done a good job on him.
I don't know. Guess we're going to update this again. All right, so unfortunately I missed it. Appears we scored a touchdown. They're showing the replay here. Handoff, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, my boy cashed out on a parlay today. Still made good money, but he would have won another $300 if he didn't cash out because JT scores a touchdown. So Colts now down 7, 34-27, 12:41 to go here in this fourth quarter. Come on, baby. Yeah, literally just make one stop. And again, see, this is because of the guy at the beginning of the game that said, give me a 45-32 shootout. And it's actually happening. Yeah, I mean, with the situation we're in, yeah, we absolutely cannot lose. Absolutely cannot lose. But even if the season's cooked, guess what? We're going to be here next week. Streams aren't going to be popping like they were, but we'll be here next week, and then we'll be here the week after, hoping to beat division rivals. Gotta turn the AC back on. Starting to get a little hot in here with the lights. The computer's on. Starting to get a little hot. Hell yeah, I believe. That's what, I guess not everybody always believes, but that's what we do here. We believe until the very end. Come on, baby. By the way, I hope y'all have been hitting the good luck button. Everybody hit the good luck button today or what? Huh? You better have hit that good luck button. Right now, we need it. All right, on the return, Sky Moore getting away from people and then gets clapped at the 30-yard line. Takes a hard hit and goes down. Niners going to be starting at the 30, 12:35 to go here in this fourth quarter. First and 10. Play action here on first down. Gets the ball out. Juwan Jennings gets it and gets up past the 45-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 18. Going to be another first down for the Niners. Now we cross under 12 minutes to go in a pistol formation here for the Niners. Handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey goes down after a gain of 4 or 5 here. Going to call it a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 here for the Niners. As they come out, Brock Purdy under center. Oh, sorry, pistol formation. Going to be a toss to Christian McCaffrey, pushing him towards the sideline. I believe he picks up 4 yards here. Going to be 3rd and 1 if I'm not mistaken. This is where we need one of those Jermaine Pratt perfect read on the play. Fly through, get a tackle for loss right here. Zaire Franklin, he reads some stuff, but he always misses the tackle 4 yards in the backfield. Jermaine Pratt, he's actually done it a couple times and gets the tackle. Coming out in I formation. Hand off to McCaffrey. Gets it easily, and he's running it all the way down to like the 20-yard line. At this point, it's either a turnover or they get points and make things very difficult for us here. Christian McCaffrey's longest run of the season. The game we get DeForest Buckner back and we can't stop the run at all. Nice. Nice. First and 10 from the 20. Handoff to Brian Robinson. 1 yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 9 as we cross under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Purdy can't hear the call coming in. Niners going to have to take a timeout. They now only have one remaining after losing the challenge earlier.
Finally meeting your siblings to the good room on family vacation. That's what the world's biggest airline can do for you, baby bro. I'm 26.
It's 2nd down and 9. Purdy has to go over to the sideline. Russ, you brought up something while we were in that break. That communication system goes down inside of 15 seconds.
Once the play clock hits 15 seconds, it's automatically off. So although they post the clock before 15, it automatically goes silent at 15.
Whatever it was, the play wasn't coming in. And once the play clock went up to 15, that's when it changed.
Some of these quarterbacks wish they went off at 30 seconds.
Play clock winding down again. Coming out of the huddle at 9 seconds. They're going to have to be quick here. In the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Purdy looking. Gets the ball out toward the sideline. Jermaine Pratt knocks it away from Brian Robinson. Going to be 3rd and 9, and the clock stops yet again. 9:14 to go in the fourth quarter.
Certainly has to understand that. Start wondering how many more opportunities Philip Rivers is going to have if he goes down 2 scores.
Just inside of a 38-yard field goal from this spot. It's 3 down and 9.
Now in the shotgun here. Purdy from the 20-yard line. Dropping back. Gets the ball out. Jawan Jennings gets the catch. It's going to be a 1st and goal. Not having Charvarius Ward and Sauce Gardner. Like, if we have them in this game, I feel like at least much easier. Not having them is killing us right now. Handoff to Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be stopped 2 yards in the backfield at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. I'm sorry, 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 10-yard line. 9.5. Brock Purdy in the shotgun, dropping back. He's looking. Scrambling around. Latu's chasing. Throws it. They're going to call it, nope, incomplete. Receiver caught the ball, but it was not in bounds. Going to be 3rd and goal, 7:42 to go. That might be a touchdown. They do snap it, no review. Dropping back is Purdy. And they get the touchdown anyways to Christian McCaffrey. Way the offense played, defense just needed 1 or 2 stops in this game, man. 1 or 2 stops. There's a fantasy playoffs and my fantasy app wants to bug out right now, bro. Show me what the score is. Come on. At this point, screw the Titans. Give me Mike McCarthy. We have a more set up team. Give me Mike McCarthy, man. Unbelievable collapse to the season. Unbelievable. Nice. Just gonna bug out, show everybody with 0. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I think that's the promising thing. Like, the girls aren't going to pussyfoot around with this, dude. They're just not. After the way things started and the way things ended up, something's got to change. Yeah, Ballard's a good dude, and I've given him a lot of grace, but I'm probably at the same point you guys are. Tyler Goodson on the return here to the 30. Tyler Goodson might go. He gets to the 50, up to the 40-yard line, San Francisco's side of the field. But there's a flag, so expect that to come back because the only flags that mattered in this game are against us. Both by the return team. Nice. Two different holding calls. That's how he got to the 40-yard line on San Francisco's side of the field. That's how this whole game is gone, man. That's how the whole game is gone. Rivers playing great, 21 and 30, 235 and 2 ties. At this point, bring Phil back next year, Bruce. Screw it. Bring him back next year. From 20-yard line, 1st and 10, Rivers dropping back. Ball gets hit out of his hands. Gets recovered at the 5-yard line. Going to be a 15-yard loss. Going to be 2nd and 25. Damn, man, it all started so well at the beginning of the game and just slowly falling apart. Second and 25 from the 5-yard line. Rivers downfield, ball gets tipped by the defense and falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 25. You can expect a run play and a punt. Third and 25, dropping back, launches it downfield toward the sideline, but Downs couldn't catch up to the ball and it falls incomplete. 4th and 25. Here we go, punts it, going to be fielded at the 48. Going to go down like the 43-yard line, Colts side of the field. Basically already in scoring position. That's pretty much going to do it. It's past the 11 o'clock here, late night. Emmanuel, Lawrence, Daniel, Luke, Brad, Sco. Appreciate everybody coming to hang out, man. Didn't go the way we wanted it to. I'm going to have to look at situations. I don't even know if there's a situation where we can make it to the playoffs at this point. I mean, holding right here like crazy. Not called. Yeah, Phil Rivers talking shit to the refs, letting them know that's been going on all game. All game they've been, yeah. Let them know, Phil. Yeah, this one's basically over. I'm just gonna go ahead and log off, boys. It's the end of the night. I'm ready for a shower and to get in bed. I appreciate you guys. Those of you that came to hang out this Monday night, with the way this season's gone, man, I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. I appreciate you guys being a part of it. I appreciate you guys being with me. We're still going to be here over these last couple Sundays. Still going to be streaming. So please come hang out, man. Hope you do. Understandable if you don't, but I hope you do. And keep tapping into the channel. Going to keep putting out videos as we go into what's inevitably going to be the off season here pretty soon. So I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys. And as always, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Merry Christmas.